Ha! Welcome in, guys. This is Tony K with UGSM, Utopian Game Sales and Media. Living the dream, of course, and hoping you're doing the same as we prepare to talk about the latest Magic the Gathering Secret Lair drop series. You can see on the screen it is definitely got some Street Fighter in it. And just like all the other reviews I do, I like to just screen record so you guys can see exactly what I'm seeing. We can go through everything together. This will be a little bit of a longer video, so definitely appreciate anyone who watches and enjoys it with me. With that being said, let's dive right in. The February Super Drop, which ends in 26 days, so it will end in March, actually, has a ton of stuff. And we're going to go through a few of these. We're obviously going to have to start with the Street Fighter. No questions there. But there's some interesting things in here. And you can see prices, pretty common for what the Secret Lairs have been costing. There's nothing here that, as we're going through, I don't even worry about the astrology lands. There's nothing as we look at this, though, that we're saying, oh man, that's way overpriced. Everything's about 30 or 40 bucks. Depending upon if it's foil or not. So let's get right into it. Let's start with the Street Fighter. So Street Fighter, kind of like the Stranger Things setup, where it's going to be character and unique card, and eventually down the road, Wizards will print something that has the same abilities. Have a delicious Colombian Street stout beer from Blind Pig Brewery. Delicious. Okay. So let's just go through. You get 8 cards with this, and we'll go through with E Honda, Sumo Champion. So 6 converted mana costs, Human Warrior. I believe every one of these is a legendary creature, and what you're going to see quickly is that they have things that tie to the game, kind of like with Stranger Things and The Walking Dead. They'll have just little nods to it. So Sumo Spirit's an ability as long as it's your turn. Each creature assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. Kind of feels like a good card in those Defender decks. Was it Arcades? I'm literally in the process of building that. And then its other ability, 100 Hand Slap. Whenever E Honda, Sumo Champion attacks, up to 100 target creatures each get +0/+X until end of turn, where X is the number of cards in your hand. So that's pretty insane. You don't normally see the 100 used too much. I think there's actually one other card, the Ajani, which is in the Secret Lair drop of all things, that uses 100 as an actual piece of the game. Pretty interesting. Let's keep rolling. Ryu, World Warrior. 3 mana costs, 2/4, Human Warrior. He's got training. Not bad. I had to read what training was. It's been so long. And then Hadouken is untap, discard a card, deals damage equal to its power to any target. If excess damage was dealt to a creature this way, draw a card. So the 5 untap for Hadouken is a little pricey, but I like that they brought that untap. Interesting. Alrighty. Ken, Burning Brawler. Again, 3 mana value, but this time instead of Ryu being 2 colorless and a white, Ken is 1 colorless and 2 red. Prowess, gains first strike with the red-white ability. And Shoryuken is whenever Ken deals combat damage, you can cast a sorcery spell from your hand with mana value less than or equal to the damage, do that damage without paying its mana costs. Okay, so in theory, and remember it says just deals combat damage. So obviously on your turn, right? Sorcery speed. I kind of like that ability. Interesting. We'll come back to it. Blanca. Here we go. One of the favorites from the game. So here's your Gruul. 5. I like the Gruul with him. I think that's a good color combination. Human Beast Warrior. He's a 5/5. Haste, and he has rolling attack. Blanca. Has trample, as long as you've cast 3 or more spells this turn. Ugh. Electric Thunder. Whenever Blanco becomes the target of a spell, he gets +2/+2 until end of turn and deals 2 damage to each opponent. Okay. So maybe a little Voltron action here. Might not be too bad. Come back to that. Chun-Li. So this was the art that we saw first and foremost at the beginning of this journey. So let's see what we got with Chun-Li. Countless Kicks. 3 mana value for a 3/3 human soldier. Multi-kicker. It's just the 1. And when Chun-Li enters the battlefield, exile up to X target instant cards from your graveyard, where X is the number of times she was multi-kicked. Put a kick counter on each of them. Lightning Kick. Whenever Chun-Li attacks, copy each exile card you own with a kick counter on it. You may oh, Jesus. Whew. That's spicy. Okay. Moving on. Oh, I hate this guy. Dalizum. So the Pacifist, what has he got? Reach. Well, let's start with how much he costs. 4 for a 1/3 human monk. Reach, teleport, has hexproof unless he's attacking. Whenever a creature you control with reach attacks, untap it. It cannot be blocked by creatures with greater power this combat. And then Fierce Punch. Whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, draw a card. And I believe this is the last one. Guile. Sonic Soldier. So, American colors, human soldier, 4/4. And whenever he enters the battlefield or attacks, put a charge counter on him or remove one from him. When you remove a counter this way, choose one. Sonic Boom. Deals 4 damage to any target. Or Flash Kick. Gains lifelink and indestructible until end of turn. Whoo! Alright. So not too... Oh, we have one more. Sorry. Zangief. The Red Cyclone. So we got Jund. 5 total for a 7/4. Must be blocked if able. Iron Muscle. As long as it's your turn, he's indestructible. Spinning Pile Driver. Whenever he deals damage to a creature, if that creature was dealt excess damage this turn, that creature's controller sacrifices... Oh, jeez. You'd assume in most matchups he's gonna deal close to, if not more, excess damage. Okay, so we're back at the beginning. So overall, I would have liked to have seen one of these two in a color pairing, Ryu or Honda. That's the first thing that comes to my mind. I know it's kind of a weird thing to bring up, but I just feel like that would have been awesome. So I think Ken's pretty good. Blanca seems interesting. They all have a strong play ability as well as some weakness. Like Honda, that's pretty serious. But you have to attack with it, and at 0/7 has nothing protecting it. It's kind of flimsy. I don't know. That is pretty cool though. So that is the Street Fighter Secret Lair, and you can see here 50 for foil, 40 for non. Pretty adequate price. I mean, what are we paying? Like $5 a card, basically. So not too bad. All right, so let's move on, and I think the rest of this will be a little bit quicker compared to that first bit, but we have Little Walkers, and I always choose the non-foil when I review these, but there's generally a $10 difference, so I think this is the cheapest one in the set. You get 5 Planeswalkers, you see the art there, very cute, very cute. Let's check the card. So Johnny, Mentor of Heroes, that's the card I was just saying had the 100 life in it, so let's see what Planeswalkers we're getting. Johnny, Mentor of Heroes, Sorin, Grim Nemesis, Tamio the Moon Sage. She was pretty decent. Ashiok Dream Renderer. I kind of like that art. That's pretty dope. And then... good. So, There's no way that this is close to face value if you're to buy the cards individually. Let's just check a few things here. Let's check out Grim Nemesis. So $5.99. Then we got a Johnny Mentor of Heroes. I'm just kind of curious what the base printings are. Oh, we're halfway there just on those two cards. So maybe. So it's Tamio. Tamio might be the break here. Tamio Moon Sage. Right? Oh, the Moon Sage. Tamio. Duh. Of course, the internet's moving slow and I have everything going like this. Perfect timing while we're recording. Oh, Jesus. So never mind what I just said. These two cards on their own get you there. And then you have... So Johnny and Tamio get you there on their own. Essentially, for the non-foil. And foil... Gotta be kind of saucy. Alright, well... So at $30, guys, if you're looking for two of those Planeswalkers, if you're looking for a Johnny or a Tamio, this is actually a really good pickup. If you're like, hey, I just want to get, you know, I'm really just interested, like for me, for example, I think I have in a Johnny, I'd keep the Tamio, if I was only to keep one. Keep that, and I'd keep Ashiok, and then you sell the rest, you're basically getting it for free. So, definitely something to think about. Very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, that's good value. That's really good value. Alright, let's go to Kaito Shizuki. I believe he's an artist. Oh, News Planeswalker. Okay. So, this is the newest Planeswalker, and we're getting 5 new cards. And I believe before we jump into this, so another $30 one for the non-foil. So we got Brain Freeze. Snap. Not bad, not bad. I kind of like that art. Ooh, Bribery. Now that we have to stop and talk about. What is Bribery? I mean, I chose 8th edition, so we'll come back to that. That might be the money card in this. Unmasked. That's a good card from Mercadian Masks. It's a pretty decent card. And then Shadow of Doubt. Of course, I appreciate if you guys work through this. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. So, I mean, that is 8th edition, but Mercadian, yeah, so again, that is interesting that they chose, like the rest of these are all okay, but Bribery is the money card in this one. And I know that the market will adjust a bit, but that is really interesting. I like that Unmask. Well, that is literally the second one now that the value's there. Okay. So is this the artist one? Yes. Okay. I knew there was an artist one. Yuko Shimizu, I believe is his name. I don't know. So it looks like we're getting 4 cards here. And this one is also the $30. So a couple of good cards right there. Damn, you know, again, this one's pretty close to, if not over. I mean, this is a $10 to $15 card. This is a $5 to $10 card, I believe. This is crazy. Didn't hit space there. So let's just look and see what and I'm going for the originals here. I'm not going for anything. Oh, geez, I was under on that. Yep. So again, very solid. I like the art on these. Of course, we'll do the full screen. Really like that art. That's really cool. Man, this is, you know, I understand, again, market's going to adjust, prices will be different from printing to printing, but overall, this is good, Wizards. This is good. Alright, I saw a TikTok on this one, shades not included, so this is just lands, so we're not going to have to worry about prices here, but these are 80s inspired lands. You get a hand-drawn one of each basic. I actually just bought the version of these for Magic Arena. I thought these were pretty cool. I will definitely not be purchasing these. This is not... I would want a whole deck of these. I wouldn't want just a couple. Even if I was to try and frame it or something. I think they're cool. They really are, but yeah, it's just not for me. Generally try not to buy basic lands if I don't have to. Alright. Pictures of the Floating World. So I believe... yeah, these are in Japanese. And it is the Hideaway Lands. So it's going to be more based on your love of the cards and the love of the art, which there's no doubt about it. Everybody seems to be on the same page. They love the art in this set. So that's really all we're just going to go through. I'm not even going to worry about reading what the cards are, the prices. That's cool. I definitely like the turtle. Very cool. I think we got like one or two more. Nope. Just one. So here we go. And much to my surprise, not only $30 for all these, but value's there. So I guess I should go back and see which one this is. Let's jump into it. Kamigawa, the manga, the cards. So this is going to be an ode to anime. So I won't really know much. But let's check it out. So we got Swords to Plowshare. Idyllic Tutor. Not bad. Solve the Equation. Didn't mean to click out of there. So Solve the Equation. Praetor's Grasp, which is not a bad card. I mean, it's between the $10 and $15 range. What's our fifth card? Veil of Summer. Okay. So this one, you know, not really for me. I'm not a big manga fan. It's not my thing. Nothing against people who enjoy it. But overall,